Hey yo! Welcome back to another episode of the Rap Dad Podcast. I'm Junes, and as always,
Melancholys.
damn straight. You know what it is. If you're new,
Then you don't know what it is.
now you do. Now you do.
Now you do.
And for all the old listeners, we have a YouTube page now.
Look at that.
I know. Hey guys.
Look at us getting with the times.
Finally, after 58 episodes,
Yeah.
we finally did it. But hey, if you're new to the podcast, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Leave a 5-star review. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube as well. All our old listeners, please, we need you guys to subscribe.
Do it.
We get hundreds of downloads a month, so that means you guys should be subscribing to our YouTube page. It'll be in the description.
What do they, what is it on YouTube? You like ring the bell or something like that?
Oh yeah, you gotta smash that subscribe button. You gotta hit that bell.
Hit the bell.
The notifications let you know. So the podcast audio comes out every other Thursday.
Yeah.
And then every other Friday, the video will be out on YouTube.
There you go.
So you guys can check it out. And also, follow us on Instagram, because that's where the clips are. That's where you can contact us, communicate with us at the Rap Dad Podcast.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It's real easy.
You know, and if you want to follow our personal pages, you can follow Melancholys at Melancholys775.
That's me.
Or you can follow me at Reno Junes. Pretty basic, pretty basic. And like I said, everything's down in the description. Spotify playlist, YouTube page, all that stuff. All that stuff. But yeah, no guest this time. This is our second filmed episode.
Just
no guest. Yeah, we're just going to be rolling it.
That's what we do.
Rolling it deep, man.
You guys get to see the debauchery. Well, there's not much debauchery, but
well, kind of.
kind of.
Yeah.
The
But
antics.
yeah,
Antics
there
is
you go.
more.
That's a better
Yeah.
word. That's a better word. Yeah, man. But it's been a few weeks since we've had an episode with just you and I.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Things have been crazy. You've been moving.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Moving is always nuts.
Yeah.
Fucking hectic. You know, I mean, if anybody's done moving, it sucks a dick. It's positive and negative. When you're done moving, you're like, getting to set your new house up, and that's always so cool.
It was a sigh of relief today. Just I got to lay on the couch for the first time in like a week. It's
after
like,
you carried it into the house.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, all right, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's hectic, dude. I mean, yeah, I don't care how much you plan.
Yeah.
When you're moving, you could plan as much as you want. Shit always goes wrong.
No. Yeah, exactly.
It never goes the way it's supposed to. It's always more hectic than you think.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
Well, and not only that, it all happened so fast, like within like a week, right? So it's like we had to like pack and move at the same time. Couldn't even try to get prepared. Here's the kitchen stuff. This goes in the bedroom.
You're like,
it's like,
we're moving at the end of the month.
Throw it in a fucking box and let's just get it over there. We'll sort it out later.
Yeah, dude. That's the most hectic type of move. Like, we're moving now.
Exactly.
Right now.
Yeah.
But it's good because, I mean, you got a new place. Stoked about it.
Super stoked on it. Man.
And you're not far away.
Nope. Still. So, I'm away from the shady ass fucking,
that park
Yeah.
and all the crazy
the meth
neighbors
park.
and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is nice.
So nice, dude.
And you don't have to deal with any realty companies.
No, man.
No, you're on some legitness.
Exactly.
Dude. Nice.
Yeah,
you're gonna have a nice little, hopefully an easy chapter of life with this, dude.
I did have to spend 3 days at U-Haul though, which was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no one wants to do that.
No, especially like
even if you work there, you don't want to do
yeah,
that.
the ladies like this is like the last weekend of the month and the first weekend of the month are always the craziest when people are moving, and she's like they're the same weekend this month, so it was just crazy. So like first day I get the 15-foot truck, right? Just gonna knock a bunch of shit out, which we did, but we still had a lot left to do.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna extend this thing, keep it, right? Everything's on the app now. You like barely talk to people anymore.
Fuck, didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's like so I was like, all right, cool. I'll extend it. Boom. Can't extend. It's already been reserved for the next day. So I'm like, God damn it. All right. So I got to return it. Next day, I get the moving van. So I got the cargo van, right? So that's all. Like we didn't need the big ass truck in that case. So I'll get the cargo van. Still have like dump runs and stuff to do the next day. So I go in today, and she was like, what's going on, dude? Like, you've been here for like 2 days. I was like, it's been a long week, you know?
I'm moving.
And then they just kept getting smaller. I had the moving truck, the moving van, and then I got the pickup truck today. So it's just been, I'm like,
I went through everything y'all got.
Exactly. It was
So
going to be
funny.
like, I'll be back tomorrow. You guys got any scooters or what's up? Like,
You have a bird scooter?
Yeah. I'll just take a dolly this time.
Just walking down the street, fucking nightstand on it.
Oh man, yeah. No, it's been an adventure. But yeah, all finished up today. So
That's got to be a nice little sigh of relief.
Yeah, I just got to start get
setting
everything set
up.
up. Yeah. So.
That's always the best part.
Yeah.
I always like doing that. Like setting everything up and being like, oh, this is how our living room's going to be set up. This is where we get to put our bed.
Right.
Like, and also like putting your son's new room together is always going to be cool because you can be like, oh shit, look at this. You know?
I put his bed back together because we got him like loft bed, kind of like you guys got Remy.
Yeah.
And I took it apart and tried to make mental notes. Okay, this goes back this way. This goes back this way.
I've never even thought about that.
Yeah,
dude.
and then I got over there today, and like a day or two has passed, and I'm staring at it like, no, this doesn't fit.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here? So,
my son's loft bed is like 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah. So when you guys move and you pull that thing apart, take notes.
I think I kept the instructions.
There you go.
I probably didn't. Damn it. Now I'm stressed out for something. I'm stressed for a year from now.
So that's the shitty thing. I kept the instructions for something like this, right?
Yeah.
And then put them in the junk drawer. I'm packing stuff up. I'm like, boom, found them. All right, cool. I need to hold on to these. Set them aside. And then they just got fucking trampled by the dog, by August's muddy shoes and everything. I was like, cool, those are useless now. So we're just going to freestyle this whole thing and see how it works.
Hey, your bed is on the ground.
The legs are all sticking in the air and everything. Like,
it's opposite.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Well, shit, dude. I'm glad that you got that done with.
Yeah.
New chapter. Shit,
got the icy hot patch on my back, you know. It's just getting old, man.
Old man vibing it super hard.
Oh yeah.
I moved too much heavy stuff.
Dude, I swear, like I haven't felt that sore and like in that much pain since that week in Disneyland where you're just walking for 100 miles for a week. You know what I mean? Like I haven't been that. Yeah.
Especially with dump runs too, because then you're like hucking shit.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, dude,
you're never nice about that shit. You're like trying to fucking football throw it.
Like you don't. I forgot how fucking much fun the dumps is, though. You know what I mean? The price sucks, but like,
did you end up going to the one?
No. So I just kind of put the chair and the couch in the alley.
Hey, there you go.
So if anybody wants to go and needs a couch,
I was gonna say that
there might still
I know
be
it's free, man.
Yeah,
and I know they'll take like one piece of furniture of every type of furniture.
So I looked up the thing though, and they charge still, or they're charging now.
That's really weird.
Yeah,
and maybe this year they started doing it
because it was always been free. It was like I was prepared. It was like $40 per, well, like 30 something and some change.
You should have. Did you Google free dump for local residents? Because that's what it is. It's if you're a local resident and you have ID.
So
it's free 4 times a year. You can go dump a couch, a bed, washer.
So I think that you have to be the person on the waste management account.
I've never had an account there.
Ah, all right.
I just, I do it for my work all the time.
Huh.
And I just take it out there and they're like, look at it and look at my ID and they're like, all right, take my name down. And
yeah.
That's it.
Well,
it
was free anyway. I just fucking left it there.
There you go.
If you need a couch or a recliner in poor to medium condition, you could go up 16th Street, find an alley. There'll be a green couch and a not so good recliner.
There are probably people sleeping on it.
If you have the male adapter for the plug in the back of the recliner, it will massage and warm as well. But that got lost a long time ago, so
it's been pretty much obsolete for a while.
Bring your own.
It's an extra heavy, un-high tech.
Exactly.
Piece of furniture. We got it because it used to do this.
Right. So we just ended up doing a normal. But you forget how fucking fun the dumps are, man.
Oh, they're amazing, dude.
You just get to just smash shit or just like throwing plates and
dude. Demolition.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That was my favorite part about like construction shit. Like even if we're just throwing concrete chunks out there and shit, it's like so fun. You get to just fucking huck shit in the pit.
I was like,
it's awesome.
I was like, I forgot how fun this was. And I was like, it's still fun, but not as fun because now I'm the one paying for it. You know, it's different when I'm going as a kid because you know they're paying for it. I just go break shit. But now, but so we just went to the one over here off of Sage.
Yeah, I mean it's close. Fuck it. Sometimes that place is so busy though.
It was pretty busy.
I'm trying to
They
back
do.
up.
They do take like motor oil for free though. Found that out.
That's good.
So if you need to get rid of some oil, take it to the transfer station over there. They take it
On
for free.
Sage Street,
Yep.
downtown Reno.
Take it for free.
Fucking A, that's good because, I mean, having to pay for that
Yeah.
to, like, get it disposed of is fucking ridiculous,
Yeah.
dude. So dumb.
I was almost debating because in the garage at the old place, there's like a little attic space, and I was
Yeah.
almost like, maybe I just sneak those up there. I
guys
never
can
went
have
up
it.
there. Yeah, I never.
I don't even know that was there.
Yeah, that's weird.
Super big fire hazard. The house catches on fire. The roof's just blazing for some reason.
I don't know what that's about. Things were good when I left. I never went up there. It's scary up
4
there.
gallons of motor oil. Used motor oil. What? That's fucking hilarious.
Right.
Well, shit. I mean, yeah, you've had a busy week. I mean, you also had an EP release.
Yeah, man.
So
Friday.
yeah.
Actually, did it.
I know. You put it out.
I wasn't ever
going.
going to do it, and then I did it.
It's out. You promoted it.
Yeah.
People liked it, like it still. And I mean, it's kind of hard to focus on that and like promotion and like pay attention to it. You're like, hold on, I'm trying to huck shit into the pit of the dump.
You're all texting me, hey, well, do this and this. I'm like, dude, I will get back to that in a minute. I got some other stuff.
I'm
in
a
the middle.
fucking frisbeeing plates right now. trying to put this oil in my attic. Give me a minute.
with a matchbook as well. Just really tempt some fate.
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, no, it was good. I wish I could have done better on the promotion front. Obviously, I'm not good at social media in the first place, but I really wanted to give it a solid try. And then just the way things lined up, I didn't have the time for like a hard promotion on it. But I feel like I got enough of the word out. People are listening to it, so that's all I'm
absolutely,
happy
and
about.
it's not like you can't still promote it next week,
Exactly,
or the
yeah,
week
no,
after, or do
exactly,
something to
yeah.
promote like individual songs and like, I mean, that's the whole thing with a project. There's a bunch of different pieces that you can promote, like so. I mean,
that's playing on
promotion is just beginning. Technically,
that initial rollout of trying to get
Yeah.
people excited about it or something. I kind of failed on that.
yeah,
part,
no, I
but-
think the word of mouth did pretty good though.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, yeah, oh damn, shit, oh damn, yeah, shit." So
turns out I might actually like be kind of good at rapping. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe
maybe not.
Maybe not.
You know, maybe just being like, yeah, I've got some music, and then 9 years later putting it out, like, worked. The most awkward fucking promotion strategy ever. The one where you don't care, and it works.
Yeah. Hey,
Fuck
whatever.
it, dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
If you have the patience.
Yeah. No, that's good. So are you gonna, I mean, obviously we talked about this a little bit, but you want to play some shows this year, right?
Yeah, I want to start playing shows again. I miss playing shows. It's been a long time. It's been over a year. The last one I played was well, I guess I did that song with you guys at Lupe. But that doesn't necessarily count. That kind of counts.
No, because that was what we did March, and then in November was Lupe.
I think so. So Lupe came first?
Lupe was the November prior, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then, so then
So
it
it's
was
been
last
over
March.
a year,
It's
yeah.
been yeah. So
That was a long time, shit.
it's been a while. I do miss it though. So
Well, I mean,
I want to jump on.
shows are going to be popping off. It's springtime, summertime, that's when everybody tours.
Exactly.
Speaking of tours, Glass
yeah,
Tongue is
let 'em
going on the
know.
road again.
Some heavy
we're,
hitters.
We're lucky enough to be added on the tour with Grouch and Eligh with DJ Fresh and Reverie Love. This will be the second year in a row we get to do a run of shows with Grouch and Eligh, so we feel very fortunate. And we're hitting some new places this year. We're going to be playing Nevada City this year and Brentwood, which is like East Bay area.
Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, so it's like a small suburb of like the East Bay.
Okay.
But they have a venue there called the Brentwood Emporium, and shows have just been selling out there. Like,
damn,
the community has been like, yes, give us all of the hip hop.
Hell
So
yeah.
super hoped about that. Starts April 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. It goes Nevada City on the 26th, Reno on the 27th, Brentwood City on the 28th, and South Lake on the 29th. So if you guys want to come to any of those shows, now you know the dates. And if you need tickets to the Reno show, as always, Glass Tongue is holding tickets. So buy them from us, support the locals, and don't pay any fucking service fees.
You were saying the Reno one's all ages too, right?
It is. It's an all-ages event at the Cypress. It's going to be super sick. Tickets are $25. And I think we're bringing Remy to the show.
I might have to come out for that one.
Yeah,
if I can bring August.
I think we're gonna bring Remy to the show, and we're gonna get him some headphones, and I'm gonna try to bring him up on stage while we're rapping.
Nice.
And let him try to create a memory. He's a little bit too young. I don't know if he'll remember it, but I don't know. We don't play a lot of all ages shows, so it's like far and few between. But I'm like, well,
even if he doesn't remember it, you will.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tight.
Hannah's gonna be recording it, so
yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Because I told him like, you want to come on stage? He's like, yeah, and I want to tell the people my name, and I'm like, I know how it's gonna go. If I'm like, say something, he'll be like, and just talk for 10 minutes, like
breathing into the mic,
just all nervous. Yeah, but I'm pretty stoked about the run of shows, and then we have a show after that in May, opening up for Onyx and R.A. the Rugged Man and Havoc here in Sparks. And then June, we've got the Glass Tongue Summer Showcase.
Yes.
And you're going to be on that.
I'm on that.
And
do we have a full lineup on that yet or no?
Almost a full lineup. Okay. We're gonna have Nesta OG and Constant Light because they have an EP together. They're going to do a set together.
So there's
Yeah, it's going to be dope. And then we got Bozzy.
Nice.
We got Life Lounge.
Nice.
We've got ADZ, which is Apprentice, Dialect, and Dove.
Super dope.
Super sick little fucking trio.
Yeah.
You, and then Glass Tongue. And then we have one open slot. Okay. And I'm kind of leaving it open just because it's so far away. There's a few people that I want to put on it. I'm just kind of waiting to see if there's some bigger artists that might be coming to this area in June.
Okay.
And if we can facilitate them to be the headliner of this would be perfect. Nice. So just leaving that spot open because we have enough to fill the night right now.
If not, just do what everybody wants at a show so bad. Just leave that first spot open and let people come up and cypher up there. You know
yeah, dude. Hey, can you freestyle? Let me hear your freestyles.
Yeah. I remember that. What was that? I mean, it happens all the time, but I remember that one was we were at like the Loving Cup, and that one dude was like, "Hey, let me get the mic." Like,
yes.
No.
Yes. It's like, no.
This is not an open mic, dude.
No,
it's a show.
I hate that shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you have to cut people off when you do that. And they're like, oh, what the fuck? It's like, bro, just because you're drunk and your friends are like, dude, you freestyle.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you'll be so good up there.
Earlier tonight at the taco spot. Right. Like, no, get the fuck out of here, man. It's so annoying. Hey, if you're a guy who freestyles when you're drunk and you want to fucking rap attack people, as Greaves calls it, getting rap attacked, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't ever do that.
Don't
ever do it at a show. Don't do it to any people that say they rap at a party.
Don't do it.
If they're real rappers, they're not going to be like, yo, well, yeah, I'm a rapper. They're not going to be as enthusiastic as you are.
Not at all.
Which means they don't want you rapping in their fucking ear.
If you don't personally know that person, don't rap at them.
No. If they're like, oh, you rap? Shit, spit some bars.
Yeah.
Then you rap. Yeah. But if you're like, find out someone raps, you're like, I rap too, and then you start rapping at them, like that dude in Nevada City, remember that guy?
Yeah, I do.
So rapping about his grandma and shit, and you walk up, he's like, who the fuck's this guy? Yeah. And you're like, I was like, this guy's a better rapper than you. It's like, dude, this is a song about my grandma.
Yeah.
And then he just raps about his grandma for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that because we came out.
That was so sus.
Yeah, we came out. We were having a cigarette or whatever, and like, obviously already drunk by then.
Very
and
much
like
so.
He was like, oh yeah, I love that one song of your guys's, like, and you were like, oh cool. He's like, what'd you guys say again? And then like Al starts like rapping his verse again and everything. And that's a pet peeve of mine, is like when people try to act like you're a fucking trained monkey. Like, come on, dance.
Yeah.
Do
you rap?
Let
rap
me
for
hear.
me.
Yeah, let me hear you. And so I remember he was with some girl or whatever, and I walked up and I was like, oh yeah, that's maybe they could play at your wedding when you guys get married, you know? And he's like, what the fuck? Who's this guy? You know? It's like, yeah.
Well, I mean, it serves him rightfully so.
Yeah, it's a dick
especially
move.
when you try to rap at us.
Yeah.
With your dumbass shirt looking like a Jersey Shore reject.
Exactly, yeah.
In Nevada City.
In Nevada City.
Yeah,
I believe it was cold out, too, if I remember.
It wasn't warm.
It wasn't warm.
It wasn't a warm time.
It was not. Yeah.
No, dude, yeah. That shit happens all the time, dude. I hate those fucking rap attackers.
If you don't know these people personally, do not rap attack them and do not command them to rap on right there on the spot.
You're not going to impress anybody by being like, oh, I rap. Hear my raps.
Never once, dude. Never once has anybody who's ever done that to me, I've ever been like, oh, that's dope. Cool.
And I've never felt compelled to do that to anybody we've opened for or anything like that. Like, oh, hear me rap. That's annoying.
Yeah.
They're not going to sign you.
No.
Like, we open for like dope people that we grew up listening to. I would never be like, hey, let me rap at you for fucking 3 minutes.
No, never.
No, dude, it's so annoying. No one wants to fucking hear that, dude. If they wanted to hear that, they'd watch your set.
Yeah.
If you're opening for them, they'd watch your set.
Exactly.
And if you're at a party, they don't want to hear you.
Yeah. If anything, and you feel compelled to do that, don't do it. If you've got a Spotify link or something, just be like, hey, check this out. Boom.
Dude, seriously, if you actually have music out,
What's your Instagram? All right, cool. I'm going to send you my Spotify link.
easiest thing, so much more professional.
Yeah.
And you know what? If somebody did that as opposed to being like, yo, I rap, and starts rapping at me, if they were like, yo, I rap, what's your Instagram? I'm going to send you some of my music.
Yeah.
I'll listen to
it.
I'll
100%.
100% click that link and go listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're trying to rap in my ear and my face with your hot ass breath at a fucking party, like, or a bar or something, like, no, man, no, I'm not.
Not. No.
It's so rare that I want to hear you rap.
And like, not only that, but if you are going to do that, you're not going to heed our advice and you're still going to do that.
Yeah. And it's not because I'm like some superior rapper where I'm like, I don't want to hear no one rap.
That goes for anybody.
If I didn't rap at all, I still wouldn't want to hear you fucking rap at me in my face. Like,
if I wanted to hear you rap, I would ask you.
Thank you.
Bam.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be like, hey, you rap freestyle right now. I'd be like, oh, you spit bars, me too.
If you are going to do that, you're not going to heed our advice, you're still going to do that, at least make sure it's hot.
Oh, you better spit some good shit.
Don't spit bars about your dead grandma.
Definitely don't do that.
Don't do that, because that just makes it...
We don't care about Nana. Like, we don't give a fuck about that lady.
Like, we already don't want to hear this, but then you're just going to make it weird and awkward because now you're talking about your dead grandma while I'm like fucking half a bottle of whiskey in. You know what I mean?
Now
like,
I have to appreciate it.
Exactly. Oh, man, that was so hard.
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect you fucking Nana.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious. Speaking of just being a person that's trying to interject yourself, Glass Tongue went and filmed Biggest Little Sessions.
I can't wait to see that, dude. I saw the.
I'll show it to you.
Okay,
I've already got it.
It looks super dope.
It turned out so fucking sick, dude.
Okay.
But while we're filming, like Al's doing his shit. There's obviously fucking a bunch of homeless tweakers downtown.
Nice, yes.
And we're like right outside the alley of the Calneva, so it's just a filter for that type of person. And sure enough, fucking two dudes who look like they've been awake for 92 years walk by. They walk past us like 10 feet behind us, and then they just start freestyling. And me, always have my head on a swivel, I'm like standing enough to where I'm not looking at them, but I can see them.
Yeah.
So in case they do anything shit, I can just fuck them up.
Yeah.
But then they start rapping, and I'm just like, oh, God. And so I'm like, let me hear this. And it's like, yo, I've been on the streets. What a dream. I'm not a fiend. Oh, my God, what you think with a thing. It's like the worst, shittiest rap you could ever fucking think.
Man.
And those are the type of people that will fucking rap attack you.
The blue-faced alien.
Dude, the worst shit. You're like, you're not saying anything cool. You're offbeat. You don't know how to rap at all.
Yeah.
Why are you like trying to prove to me that you have a talent?
I hate when people...
I hate that shit, dude. You are not good.
A true... maybe it's just a pet peeve of mine, because it can be done very well. But I feel like most of the time, people who don't know how to rap very well, they end every bar with the same, exactly. I've been living on the streets. I'm not a fiend. I do teen.
100%, yeah.
And it's always like a single syllable.
Yeah, it's cat in the hat shit.
Went to the hat. Got a cat. Went and got my baseball bat.
Yeah, at last they did about 4 bars and none of us acknowledged them. And then they like walked to the end of the street. And then because there's 2 people filming and Al doing his thing, I'm the only one that's like watching out. So if anybody knows me, fucking choke somebody out. Yeah. So I'm like on alert, and I can still hear them at the end of the street like, we'll probably fucking take that camera. And the whole time I'm like, I would love for you to come try to take this fucking camera. I would love to beat the shit out of both of you guys by myself on camera. And then finish doing what we have to do. I think that would be the greatest fucking biggest little sessions ever. Like, I was like, please do that. And then you get other people that walk by. There was this old dude who's like in his 60s wearing shorts and like fucking flip-flops, and it's snowing out. Yeah. And he walks by and he's like, love to see it, guys. Like, just supportive. He doesn't listen to hip-hop. No. Motherfucker's a beach boy.
He's just happy you're out there doing it, though.
Exactly. Yeah. He's not, like, talking shit, not being negative. We had some dude drive by, and he was like, fuck yeah, Brandon, or let's go, Brandon. Like, one of those fucking faggots. Like, pardon my French. Sorry. But seriously, douchebox to the fullest. Like, come on, dude. Like, so it was a little rough because, obviously, the surroundings in downtown Reno.
Yeah.
But... that day it was like snowing super hard, and I hit up Bozzy and I was like, are we gonna do this? And he's like, yeah, dude, I got some backup spots if we need to.
Okay.
And we get downtown, and like was just a little tiny flurry. Nothing sticking, nothing super wet. So the shots just look super fucking sick.
It looked
dude.
like it was going to turn out super dope.
Yeah, it just looks
in the
really
back and
fucking
everything.
dope. Like,
Yeah.
especially because we did it for Most Improved, the newer song.
Yep.
So it's like almost like a music video for it.
Nice.
It's done really fucking well.
Nice.
So it's like a great piece of promotion, and I can't wait to drop it. But we're going to be using it for promotion for this run of shows.
Nice.
So no, you guys aren't going to get to see it for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Just
but
keep your eyes peeled.
yeah. But another thing, doing YouTube stuff with this podcast, I started delving into YouTube for Glass Tongue and started doing shorts.
Okay.
And I'm so old, I don't fucking know shit. But
YouTube's a whole different world to me, man.
But it's not. So this is why I want to talk about this, because it's very similar to Instagram.
Okay.
So you have long form videos on YouTube. You can put long form videos, 4 minutes, 8 minutes, 25, an hour, whatever.
Okay.
That's the only difference in Instagram. Shorts are reels.
Okay.
Same thing. Any reel that you make on Instagram, you can put on YouTube as a short.
Okay.
So I didn't realize that, and I recently just found out how to do shorts. So all of the Instagram reels and shit are all now shorts. So it's like, and it's a way to like get your page up, because people have short attention spans.
Yes.
So the shorts are a good way to grab attention. And
Yes.
people be like, oh, what is this? What is that? I keep seeing these people.
Yeah.
So anybody out there who doesn't fuck with YouTube because it's really confusing and hard to use, it's not that hard. It's very similar to Instagram.
All right.
If you don't have a long form video that you want to post, and you want a minute and a half, do it as a short, because that's a reel. Same thing as Instagram.
All right.
And it helps your promotion on your page so fucking much.
Nice.
So all the video cuts that we do for Instagram for the podcast are going to be shorts for the page.
Nice.
And yes,
Look at that, man.
I'm very excited about learning all this new shit.
Yeah.
Like it's really weird, because I have to take a bunch of time by myself and just like learn it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the time, like the stuff we do music, we're like, oh, I'm playing a show. Check out this new song I did. It's all very visual. This is all, I have to learn this stuff and learn how to do it before I can ever present it to
You have
anybody.
to learn about YouTube on YouTube. Just watch a YouTube video
100%.
of people doing YouTube.
Dude, not even joking.
Yeah.
That's what it is, dude.
I can imagine.
Yeah, like, and just learning shit with my camera, like learning
Yeah.
how to change the distance of the focus.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to record some videos by myself, and I'm like, why is it just focusing on the thing that's the closest? How do I change that?
Okay.
Gotta look it up, figure it out. And then when I figured it out, I was like so proud of myself. I'm like, oh my God, that's so dope.
Fucking YouTube,
so
man.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Now, that's so rad. Like, and it's the most simple shit.
Yeah.
Like, anybody who does video and editing and shit, they're like, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. But when you first started, when you started finding this shit out, you were like, this is so awesome.
Exactly, yeah.
That's where I'm so new to it, and it's so fucking fun and so cool.
Yeah.
And it's also something that I do by myself. Like, I edit videos of my son, like just learning how to do it, and no one ever sees it until I'm like, I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really fucking fun, but it's also it takes so much capacity away from everything else that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if anybody knows, I run the Glass Tongue page, do my own music, run this podcast, do everything for the podcast, do everything for Glass Tongue. So I'm fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
So trying to learn how to edit and do this and watch the videos, and it was stressful at first. I almost gave up on the first video. Like, on the first night, I almost did. I was like, dude, this isn't making sense. Fuck this.
We were texting that whole time, and I was just like, fuck, I feel
Yeah.
like
And I was
shit,
like, the
'cause
next
you're
day, I
just
was like, let
doing-
me figure this out. Oh,
Yeah.
that didn't work. Okay, let me try this. And YouTube University fucking saved YouTube and Bozzy.
Yeah. Shouts
Fucking
to
saved
Bozzy.
me. Yeah, dude. Saved me so much fucking time and taught me so much shit in the basics. And I mean, you would think if you record audio and you film video and you match up the claps in the beginning, everything would fit.
You would think.
Well, no, because the frame rate's different than the audio rate.
Right.
So frame rate's not 30 frames per second. Technically, it's 29.97777. So after a long period of time, audio drift. They don't match up.
You gotta have a leap year in there.
You have to figure out how to fucking chop it, and it's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Why does it have to be like that? Nothing can ever just be easy, ever.
I mean, and that's,
did I not tell you? I was like, look, dude, if we just line up the claps,
you were like, it's
it'll
gonna
be
be
perfect.
easy.
It'll
Yeah.
be so easy.
Yeah.
I spent fucking 17 hours editing that fucking last video because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
That's just like, and anybody wondering why it took us so long to even start doing video is because we just started getting a hang of this whole fucking podcasting part of it, you know, like we
never been a content person.
Yeah, we learned the hard way.
Yeah, it takes so much energy to do like consistent content and stuff. Like, I mean, like after this tonight, I'll get airdropped the video. Tomorrow, I'll be editing on my day off. Just because I know that there's a bunch of shit that's going to go wrong and I have to know how to fix it. So I need to give myself 5 days to figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's consuming. So that's why we're saying fucking subscribe, because we are really putting in some work for this shit and we want it to be good and we want to grow and we need you guys to watch it.
Yeah.
So we know what to do, what not to do, how to upgrade it. It's very important.
And on that same note, I know you guys are used to us mostly just babbling most of the time, but we're going to try to start sprinkling in some structure here and there, you know?
Yes, we are very much so.
So
we're going to do some top fives.
Top fives. Dead
Might
or
do
alive.
some wacky headlines, like some dog bears or
dog bears.
people shooting each other on the freeway in Florida, stuff like that. Speaking of a headline, I read this like the other day and I can't get it out of my mind. It's super funny. Bus drivers in China had a strike.
Okay.
And instead of not driving, they continued their route but didn't charge anybody.
Nice.
So so the city still ran how it was supposed to. Everybody got to work.
They just didn't make any money.
The companies were losing thousands and thousands of dollars a day on gas and fares.
Nice.
That was their way for them to strike, being like, look
I
at
love that.
Dude, amazing,
I love
right?
that, yeah.
Like, we're not going to fuck everybody else's shit up. The only people that are going to fucking feel it are the people that are having to pay all this. Amazing, right?
I love that.
Dude, I thought that was the coolest fucking thing ever.
I have to deal with that constantly. The port in Oakland, where we send all of our containers, get shipped out of the country, they've been on strike like fucking 6 times in the year and a half or so I've been there. They're like constantly going on strike, and it fucks everything up.
Oh, yeah, dude. It backs everything up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could only imagine.
So that's cool to hear. It's like you could still stick it to them while like keeping things going. Keep it moving.
Respectful.
You know? Yeah.
Like, they're like, hey, I got family members that ride the bus.
Exactly.
I got to pick up Aunt Janine later.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, no, I thought that was really fucking cool. But yeah, no, we're going to be having some topics, you know, not just album reviews. We're going to go ahead and structure this a little bit. We're trying to level up. So if there's any suggestion that you guys have, anything that you think that we should do, don't hesitate to hit us up on Instagram, comment on the YouTube page, whatever it may be, because we're here to grow and make better content.
Should we possibly, when we get to that, should we possibly do an impromptu top 5?
Oh, dude, I'll be down for that.
All right, we'll think of something.
Yeah, we down for a top 5 that's given by the comments.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like right now in this episode.
Oh, shit.
Later on.
Maybe.
We'll just throw out one. They're not going to be 100% accurate. We don't have a ton of time to think about it.
Well, why don't we take a break real quick? We'll do the album reviews because they're short albums.
Yeah, they are.
And if we have some time, we'll do that.
All right,
cool. We'll be back in just 1 second, folks. All right. We are back.
We're back.
Thank you guys for allowing us to take that little break.
Yeah.
And much needed.
Much needed, yeah.
Sometimes sitting here, setting everything up, takes quite a bit longer than you know. And you got to take a piss. So thank you guys. Yeah. Appreciate it.
We're learning this whole thing. We're not OnlyFans models, you know. We don't know how to set up a camera.
Yeah. Shit, look at my feet. anyways, we're going to hop into the reviews here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Short reviews, short but sweet reviews.
Yes.
It was kind of a short notice. We had a guest and we had video stuff and moving and all types of stuff.
I was so grateful when you were like, check this out, it's 3 songs. I was like, fuck yes.
I was like, thank you. Right. Something simple but easy. Yeah. So we got 2 reviews. I gave him Ryan Caraveo's Cannonball. It's a 3-song EP, and you gave me Arm's Length. Their album's called Everything Nice.
Yes.
And 2 different things. Definitely. Let's go ahead and let's do mine first since it's shorter. Huh?
All right. Yeah.
All right. So Ryan Caraveo came out with a small EP. If you guys have listened to the podcast, you know that we've reviewed him in the past. Seattle-based MC, super fucking dope. I mean, he has talent that's all over the place. He can rap bars, he can sing, he can do pop stuff. Been a fan of him for a long time. And, if you know me, you know I love some Northwest hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Always have, always will. And I was stoked when he came out with this EP. He came out with a single first, and I didn't know it was to come. And then it was a 3-song EP, which was pretty cool because all 3 songs are different.
Oh, way different.
It's just like a little variation. It shows like what he can do.
Definitely.
One of them's like super poppy, almost kind of EDM-ish in a way. It's very, very different than anything he's done before.
Cannonball?
Yes. But it's super fucking good. Very, very good. And, I mean, even though he does like I said, it's like a poppy style song, he still just is very personable. The shit he talks about and what he says, even in those pop songs, are like exactly what's going on with him.
Yeah.
And I think that's maybe my favorite part about him as an artist is that he's very vulnerable. Whether it's the pop music or he's like rapping bars or whatever. He's very translucent. He always has been. And in this EP, he talks about his mother again. He's talked about his mother several times in his other songs about her lifestyle and whatnot as a child, and how he, still loves her, and the fact that she was just trying to hustle for her damn family and provide for her kids. And I love so much that he's open about that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Cannonball was very pop, and then Carolina Reaper was it was still very like mainstream style, but he has so many bars in there, dude.
That's a hip hop track.
Yeah, dude. I mean, his bars in there were fucking crazy. Like even the hook, he's like, nowadays you have to have a heater to be the one. What does he say? Nowadays, you have to have a heater to be the best. That's why all my songs have the Carolina Reaper Zest.
Yep.
So fucking tight, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's just super fucking tight. But in that song, too, he has this line where he's like talking about how he's done dirt back in the day with his number ones. But he's like, me and done dirt with my date. UNO. Yeah, the way he spells Uno. Dude, it's so fucking tight.
I can't remember the next couple bars, but that whole sequence there is just fucking
exactly. And it's like it's not like your typical like hip hop bar style beat. You wouldn't expect it. It's like fast paced and he's just ripping it, dude. And I love his style when he does shit like that. Like him spelling out one as Uno, but he's spelling the numbers out that are the rhyme scheme. It's so fucking smart and so fucking sick. Like, he's so underrated. I never hear anybody talking about him.
No, not really.
And he has a huge fan base. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he travels the world. And
he should be mentioned more, though.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like he should be more mainstream.
Yeah.
Because his talent's fucking absolutely up there. All of his music is, you could put it on the radio. It's fucking listenable on almost every level.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's the way it goes. There's so much music out there.
Yeah.
But you got to love the underground underdog, though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He's still very much underground in the sense, that he's not mainstream and his music's very much pop. Yeah. Or it can be when he wants it to be.
It can be.
And it's still so good because a lot of artists that go pop or are pop are pretty basic and generic and repetitive and for us not listenable.
Well, not only that, he could do that, but he could also do the mainstream hip hop style. He could do the classic hip hop style. He could do the underground hip hop. He could do so versatile.
Yeah, and for a 3-song EP is just like he hit like almost every point to show his talent base on this.
Yes.
He's personable, barred out. He also had like a radio style song. Yep. It's just like, here's a little it's been a while since he's done something. So it's I think it was kind of like a, hey, I'm still here. Yeah. Just remember.
Yeah, I like.
Don't forget, motherfuckers.
My favorite one was Cannonball, and it just reminded me of like some like '90s pop EDM mix, kind of like what's the I'm Blue song almost. Yeah. Like what's his name? The fucking Fatboy Slim kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, just like in that, but still just ripping it. But like that whole the sound of it is just very '90s. Like that whole scene that happened there with just that like EDM pop,
and then you listen to what he's saying, and you're like, God damn, it's still so technical and dense, and it's just like
it's so good.
That's what I love about him, man. Like one thing that I love about this dude is that he never sacrifices what he writes.
No,
for the song or for the beat, it's always very descriptive, and I feel like 100% authentic.
Yeah, he makes the beat work for him rather than
Absolutely.
working for the beat.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot of music you hear out there where you're like, oh, that beat's really nice.
Yeah.
And the lyrics the lyrics and the song is kind of, second.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of mainstream shit.
A lot of it.
You know,
let the beat do the work, and then you just
Exactly.
throw some stuff on there, and then,
But when you have, that double factor where the beat is fucking very, very, very nice, very catchy, might be poppy, trendy.
Yeah.
But then you have someone with dense lyrics, but also simplistic because you can understand everything he's saying, you can relate to it, but it's so complex in a way.
Very intricate.
It's simplistic, intricate,
Yeah.
as Atmosphere has said before.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm a huge fan of this dude, obviously, as you know, and people in the podcast know. And if you have not heard of him, go check him out. He's got a discography that's got something for everybody. He's got a ton of music out. All of his albums are different. They have different vibes. You can tell he's going through different shit. It's an MC's artist.
Yeah, you got to love somebody who just does whatever they want.
Yeah.
And is capable of doing whatever they want.
Exactly what I was going to say. Perfectly put. Yeah, no, it's amazing. For this little 3-song EP, I mean, 1 out of 10 Cannonballs, I'm gonna give it an 8.2.
3 songs, 8.2 out of 10 Cannonballs. Yeah, I would probably say a 7 only because it is only 3 tracks.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because they were all so good, you want more, but then you're like, no, I just got these 3.
Absolutely.
So I'd give it 7.
All right.
I'd give it 7 and then 1 Carolina Reaper.
Oh, definitely. Oh, dude, that Scoville level's
Yeah.
up there, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking zesty.
So
very zesty.
Yeah, so do however that measures on the scale.
Dude,
I don't know.
Talk about a fucking bar, dude.
Yeah. Carolina Reaper Zest. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure in one of the hooks, or maybe in the beginning of the verse, he says something repossessed.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Dude. Amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Super
love it.
dope.
Love the album. All right, let's get on to
the other side of the
Welcome to the other side.
I'm
It
curious.
is completely.
I've been in my zone with this lately. I haven't I listened to hip hop when
I give you
exactly.
suggestions.
But lately I've just been living in this world. So
I've noticed, and I'm sure the listeners have noticed as well, because you gave me a band.
Yep.
Arm's Length.
Their
album's Everything Nice. It's from 2021.
Some Canadians. Yeah, they have a newer one that's like super good too, but it's longer. So I was like, I'll give you the short one. Plus, this one has my favorite song by them on it.
All right. So they're from Canada, eh?
I believe they're from Canada.
Fucking Canada, eh? Pasta noodles, motor scooters.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking eh. Well, not going to lie. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is a rough one for me.
You weren't into it. I was on the fence. I was like, he might like it, he might not.
Unfortunately, I mean, I listened to it 5 different times.
Yeah.
And usually I give the albums 3 listens.
Sure.
First initial listen to go ahead and pick out the songs that stand out.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, those grab my attention immediately. Second one to give it a more thorough listen for those songs, and the last one is usually right before the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can have a fresh listening of it.
Yeah.
And I listened to this album 5 times, including today while I was showering before the podcast, setting everything up. And dude, there's not one single song that I can remember the name of that stands out to me.
Really?
I'm sorry, guys. I feel like an asshole, but I feel like this is like a Kroger version of every other better band that I like. Like, this is a shittier version of Manchester Orchestra. Like, they couldn't accomplish what that band could. I don't dislike them, but I just was so bored by this that it just sounded so fucking generic to me. And I don't know if it's them or if it's the fact that you've been giving me so many of them that it's starting to sound the same.
Blur. Yeah.
Maybe it could be, because I mean, the last one, Trash Boat, I only had 2 songs that I liked off of it. And it's not that they're shitty bands. I mean, if you listen to their music, they're fucking amazing.
Yeah.
They're technically so fucking good. But I think it's just, I didn't feel any of the writing I felt like it was subpar for me, and their transitions between the singers, because there's multiple singers, right? Am I correct?
I think it's
there's two
mostly
singers.
there's two, but I think it's mostly the one. I
Yeah.
think the other guy, I think it's like Safer Skin. I think they do a back and forth, but I think for the most part, it's mostly the front man.
There's those transitions. It just doesn't feel natural. I don't know. It just does not work for me. Man.
Okay.
And I tried so hard. I was like, all right. First time I listened to it, I was like, well, maybe it's just because I'm at work or whatever.
Sure.
I mean, I listened to it so many times. I was like, I wanted to like this.
Mm-hmm.
And there's at least one song that I'm like, oh, that catches my ear. It all was very, very tan colored to me.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Unfortunately, and I feel like an asshole, but I don't want to lie and be like, oh, it was
no,
great. I'm not going to give a dishonest review.
Like,
we're going to be honest
exactly,
on this podcast.
Yeah. How many times have I done that? Like, it's not.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you
Absolutely.
you're not into it. You're not into it.
And it's not that I'm saying they're
Yeah.
a bad band. I mean, if you listen to them, you'll know how fucking good they are.
Yeah.
But I just, if you know me, the writing, if it's a band like this, the writing has to be pretty specific.
Yeah.
For me to catch on to it. I like it to be rhymey, and it's not that they're not deep, because a lot of they have a song where he has this one line where he's like, he says like father to son when you're pushing or pulling or something like that.
Like father, like son, you're, what's the saying? When push comes to shove.
You're pulling or something like that.
Or you're pushing or you're pulling when push comes to shove.
Exactly. Like that shit, that's the one line that has stood out to me out of the whole album. Like, so obviously their writing is not subpar by any means, but my example would be Manchester Orchestra, amazing band.
Mm-hmm.
The way that gentleman writes is something different, though.
Yeah, but
you know
that's like.
But same with Death Cab for Cutie.
Yeah, those are
Party.
two. Those are two.
Well, Dog Party too. I mean,
yeah,
I have this niche for somebody. The writing has to be specific, because the music is secondary to me when it comes to this. It all starts to sound the same.
Sure.
I don't play instruments, the breakdowns or whatever for me. So it's got to be the writing that really holds me.
Fair enough.
And it's not that it wasn't great. It was just, it's got to be on a higher level as far as, I'm a fucking rapper.
Yeah.
I like hip hop music. So it's got to be something that really holds my attention. And a lot of this stuff I felt like really just like 14-year-old angsty.
Yeah,
stuff.
It's definitely a modern day emo band. Is what it is. You know what I mean?
But
there's like that revival of a genre.
But I love my emo shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, well, then I can get down with some emo shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate my life and I wish to die. I mean, I fucking love some shit like that. But
I wonder if maybe
I feel bad because I was like, damn, this is landing so flat with me. And
I wonder if you might
the only
like
one really ever.
I wonder if you might like their newer album more, because the newer album is better. It's just longer, and that's why I sent you this one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to check it out because, like I said, I don't think they're a shitty band. You haven't given me a review where I've been like, I dislike that.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking, I'll fight those people.
Yeah.
So this is in the same category. It's not that I'm like, oh, these guys suck.
Because
it didn't resonate with me at all.
Because I found their first, or their newer album first. I listened to that one. I really enjoyed it. And then I went back to listen to this one too. And I remember listening to it the first time too and feeling kind of the same way. I think I've just listened to it enough now that it's really grown on me. But my favorite song from them, hands down, is the last one, Gourmand. I think the writing is great on that one, especially the hook, you're always leaving the lights on, I'm leaving before it gets bad. Like that whole little sequence right there, I think is so fucking good. I really enjoy these guys, but this probably isn't as good as the newer album that I would have given to you if it weren't a short notice type of thing. But hey, sometimes shit doesn't grab you, man.
You can't like everything.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
No,
you know what I mean?
You can't like everything.
No.
And if you're one of those assholes that's like, oh no, this is great, I really like it.
Yeah.
And you don't like it, fuck off.
Exactly. Yeah.
Suck a dick.
Yeah.
Fuck you. It's better to be honest.
That was the whole purpose of this whole thing. Like,
exactly.
Hey, I found this. I like this. You check it out.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Cool. You don't
We're not
like it?
reviewing
All right.
it because we both like it. We're reviewing it because I like it and I want to share it with
Exactly.
you. And we have different music tastes.
Exactly.
And that's the whole fucking point of
Yeah.
it. Which, it's kind of good to have something maybe you don't like. I feel bad because I'm like, I don't like it. But at the same time, most of the stuff you give me, I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I still listen to Pangea from Trash Boat. I would listen to it today.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe this will help me listen. It's like, this is way better.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is, you know.
But if I recall correctly, because I've been listening to them for a couple months now too, and I think the first time I listened to this, the first handful of times I felt the same way. Like, this is kind of all like one giant song.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
It just didn't. It all sounded the same.
And then I think that I've just listened to it enough now that it's grown on me, and I found a better appreciation for it. And
I was beating myself up for a little bit. I was like, does it all sound the same, or do I just not appreciate music?
I remember coming through it the first couple times, and kind of having that same feeling. Right. I've obviously just spent more time with it.
Yeah.
Which, even if you did, you still might not be, might not grow on you. That's fine. Yeah. I think you would have a better chance liking their newer album than you would this one, probably.
Well, I'm gonna have to check it out because, like I said, they're not a shitty band. That's the thing is, it's just
there's some young kids from Canada.
Yeah, nothing gripped me though. There's always something with any indie or pop punk or whatever fucking genre you want to put it in. Any band like that I listen to, it's not usually a guitar riff or a melody.
No,
it's usually something
it's got to be the writing.
Yeah, and that's
what Gourmand was for me, because I think the writing on that one is fucking great. The other ones, after spending time with it and then actually kind of catching the lyrics and seeing it's like, all right, the writing's good on this too. But Gourmand, I think the writing's fucking phenomenal on that one. And then it definitely gets, I mean, they're a band that definitely progresses. They don't stay where they're at. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're a bunch of young kids from Mooseland up there, you know what I mean?
Fucking Mooseland. Mooseland, Syrupville.
So, but yeah, I mean, you can't like everything, man.
No, you can't.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But hey, if you guys want to check it out, Arm's Length, that's the band. What is it? Everything Nice is the name of the album.
How many arms would you give it at a length? If you had to lengthen an arm, how many out of 10 inches?
From 1 out of 10 inches of arms, I probably have to give it a 4.
Fair enough.
I have to give it probably a 4.5 because it's not shitty music. I just didn't
grab you.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel bad giving it a shitty review because it's not terrible.
It's not.
It's just not for me. So I'm gonna give it an even 5.
Yeah, you're not giving it a shitty review. You're saying this isn't for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it even 5.
There's nothing wrong with that. I've done it plenty of times on here. It's not bad. It's just not my thing. I think this particular one, I'd probably I would stretch that arm out to about 7 inches, probably 6.5, 7 inches.
Hey, that's pretty damn solid.
Yeah. That's an arm.
That's at least some of an arm.
Yeah.
That might be some of a forearm. So, that's a T-Rex arm.
You're at least getting an elbow in there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got a little nub that you can kind of turn. Damn. Okay. Well, folks, obviously we're keeping these podcasts a little bit shorter. You know, we've had some that run 3 hours, some on the average an hour and a half. We're going to try to keep this down to an hour, maybe under. That way we can keep it short, easy, and consistent. So if you guys are liking this, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Just go on YouTube, look up The Rap Dad Podcast. You'll find it. We've got 1 video up right now. We're about to have 2 here after we edit this one that you guys are seeing.
By the time you hear this,
it'll be up the following day.
Yeah.
On our YouTube page.
By the time you hear this, you'll have to wait 1 more day.
And then you can see it. So you might as well go subscribe while you're hearing this.
You fucking might as well.
Because it's going to be out there tomorrow. And, while you're subscribing and doing stuff, why don't you go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram at The Rap Dad Podcast.
Yes.
Give him a follow. He just put a damn EP out. Follow him on Instagram at Melancholys775. Yep. And you know what? I'm working on an EP. I do all types of stuff with Glass Tongue. I'm always busy. I'm always up in the sector. Give me a follow, too, at Reno Junes. Yeah. It's pretty simple. Yeah. But the most important thing out of everything is that you leave us a 5-star rating and review. Wherever you're streaming this.
Yes.
Whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, or I don't even know any other streaming services. iHeartRadio.
Tidal?
Maybe.
Does Tidal still exist?
It does, but I don't know if it does podcasts. Either way, make sure that you're rating us 5 stars, leaving a review, because it puts our podcast where it needs to be with other listeners like yourself.
Yes.
And that's the most important. God damn, it's the most important.
Community.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We're here for you. Hopefully you're here for us. We love you guys.
Should we just thought of this right now?
What?
You want to put our track at the end of this little doodaddy?
From your EP?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do it.
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and end this episode with a song off of Melancholys' new EP. The EP is called Please Take These From Me.
Yep.
The song is called Saving Face, Melancholys, featuring me, Junes. We out.
Peace. Yup. Saving face. Yeah, I got another day. I got it this time. I'm pretty sure. Third time the charm. You never know though. Look. It's been a flip of the coin, searching for the follow through. Ducking the punches till the jaws of life swallow you. Swimming upstream, the dreamscape of a major disappointment. Fingers pointed directly at your void in nature. But the man who appoints himself jester is often more clever than the man who anoints himself king. So while you look down from your tower, feeling happy as ever, understand that feeling's one of the most fleeting things. Now follow me down the wrong path, a heartbreaking mistake, doing whatever it takes to put a smile on my crooked face, adjacent to whatever views you might have. Standing with the counterculture, another man in a mask, bound in masking tape. Trust I understand my fate, get blown away to nowhere. There's no life that I assume to chase. Being a martyr for the sake of being a martyr. The devil's knocking, I think it might be time for me to barter. I'm ghost, saving face. Try again another day. Jump into the open space, let yourself get whisked away. Breathing heavy, panicking under the skin, it's crazy. Open your eyes in the morning, pretend it's all amazing.
We learn to play the game of maybes or maybe nots. We crave attention until what we make claims our spot. We take the time to break the watch, but it really only matters if you pay attention to slay the gods. See, I've been hanging by another's rope, the fastest suffer slow. Stuck inside the undertow, I'm happy, that's my comfort zone. Wait until my cover's blown to say you know me now. We can wash away these colors shown and blame these broken clouds. I'm a creature of habit in the practice of debauchery, with the dash of monotony paddled out. Now I'm lost at sea, accident prone, the act of living cautiously, bad to the bone, an example of what not to be. We taste the substance where you pay to place your judgment, but this weight I'm lugging counteracts the pain I'm stuck with. I stay astounded with these carbon copy counterfeits, surrounded by these reruns who party like they founded it. Before I speak, you can tell that I'm already done screaming with the bloody lung. Get set, now ready, run. I shift my gears and disappear into the setting sun, shooting for the moon, both hands holding these heavy guns. Boom.